I remember doing an acting class where when we started the class, everybody would get up, they'd put on some music, and you would just dance, and everybody danced. And so hard for me, man. It was so hard. Felt so silly and like
Mm.
ridiculous. And then it was not even just like, it wasn't even dancing to look good. It was dancing to express yourself, which is even weirder.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh man, like I'm an athlete. Like I'm like, this is not, we don't do this. Like if I did this in front of the guys, I get beat. Like it's kind of like
Yeah.
and I'm sure it's different for everybody, right? I'm just kind of sharing a little my version, but we all have our hangups, we all have our things. And so breaking away from how you think you need to be okay in this world to it's challenging, and learning to express yourself is not always easy. And Evan, I'll be honest with you, I kind of forget why I went down this path, but it's something to do with what we were talking about in being interesting. Because you know if you're too scared to express your authentic self, then I guess you're not authentically being interesting. And I think what you were alluding to was that when an acting teacher says make an interesting choice or be interesting, the often the actor interprets that, and sometimes I think the misguided teacher even directs them that way, is literally to do something interesting, but it's not coming from a place of real true expression. It's coming from a
Hmm.
place of, oh, people will think this is good. People will find this different. And it's not grounded in anything though. It's put on. It's like there's a
Yeah.
false element to it. It's put on top of an insecurity. And to me, authenticity, I guess this is why this kind of comes up, because when you're authentic, you don't care that people don't like how you actually are. And at least that's my interpretation of it. I could be wrong, but I think when you're really truthfully authentic, you are how you are, and people can take it or leave it. They can like it or not.